What it brew, boo?
What it brew, boo?
Oh, episode 36.
36.
Wow, we got 36 episodes, Alan.
It's good.
It's crazy.
Slow climb.
Slow grind, right, Alan?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Alan, you look good on camera today.
Oh, thanks.
Shining, you beaming, you glowing.
Yeah.
Got that Elm Creek glow.
Oh, it's nice.
That's what we're going to call that, the Elm Creek glow.
It's a candy shine.
Candy shine. Rare candy shine.
that polish.
Oh, episode 36. We calling this one, Alan.
It's a river of Elm Creek beers.
Ooh. And you know what? We have a guest.
And he's got some stuff for us.
That's right, Mister. We got the Director of Sales and Distribution, Taylor Kashadi from Elm Creek. All right? There you go. There's your introduction. There he is.
Thank you, man. How's it going, guys?
Good. You look good on. You look good on camera
Thank
too,
you.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Damn. Ladies, Taylor is single.
That
He's
is true.
He's not really looking, but if you hit him in his DM, we'll make sure we post a picture of him, and we'll tag his name on Instagram, and you know how we do.
Oh, yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know, man. You never know. So we're here. Elm Creek is finally here, Alan.
They made it to the state finally.
I know. Right? What's going on?
Took a few
here?
years, but we did it.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
If you go over here,
Paul, there you go. Oh, there's Paul.
there's a whole lot of ugly.
There's Paul. Hey, Paul's the guy on our podcast that everybody loves to hate.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Paul.
There's always one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
My whole life.
Your whole life? Oh, shit.
If you're not making fun of anybody, you're the one being made fun of.
Exactly. They hate you because they ain't you, Paul.
Exactly.
That's it.
I've been saying that a lot too.
Just
Yeah.
hating.
Exactly. So
Well,
we got.
like I said before, I used to be conceited. Now I'm just perfect.
Wow.
It's a struggle of life. It's a goddamn struggle.
Paul, yeah. Paul's cocky, ladies. That's right. He's married, though. You can't. It's not going to happen
Untouchable.
for him. It's untouchable. He can't. He's not stepping out on his wife. It's J-Lo, maybe.
No.
Who would make you step out?
Man,
Who would
you
make
can't
you
put me
step
on
out?
the spot like
Why
that.
not? Why not? Who would make you step out? What would you do it for? Not a client.
I mean, are we going like going like presently in time, or like if we could go back in time and like pick somebody at a certain era?
No, we gotta go new vagina. We're not going new vagina.
We need that new car details.
Yeah, we need new vagina. We're not going new vagina. Come on, Paul. Who would it be if you had to step out? Okay, let's say you got a hall pass. Who would you step out with?
Well, Scarlett Johansson's pretty smoking.
Not bad. Not bad choice.
That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Yeah, she fits my criteria.
Yeah. I like my women like I like my coffee.
White?
Bitter and cold.
Hey, Scarlett Johansson again. Alan, who would you step out with? Come on, Alan.
My first choice would be Gina Carano.
Ooh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I never would catch. I would never think that.
And then Blake Lively after that.
Why you got to have two, Alan? God damn, you're greedy.
Yeah, I know,
Holy
right?
fuck, he's greedy.
Look, I want to be. Look,
You get one. You get one.
I got to find a way to be buddies with Ryan Reynolds, and so I can wear the Deadpool
Ryan
suit.
Reynolds? Okay.
I want the suit.
All right. I don't know. Taylor, we're on the spot. Who would you step out with if you were married?
Underrated.
Who would you step out
Alexandra Daddario.
with? Ooh.
Big, beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah, she's nice. I don't know.
My name
man.
is Reggie Cunningham, and this is my wife, Oprah.
Yeah. I might. You know what? I'm going hard, yo. I'm going high. I'm going.
You say
I swear to God,
AOC?
that's what I was gonna say. I swear to God, if you say AOC, God damn it.
Nah, yo. You know what? I've been really peeping this whole presidential thing, and Kamala could get it.
Oh,
Kamala could get it.
Oh,
she can get it.
You gotta
She
be
can get
buddies.
it.
You're gonna be buddies with Willie.
Hey, Kamala, if you out there, you and your husband don't work out. As long as I got a face, you got a place to sit. Real shit right there. That's real. Hey, it's presidential. You know what I'm saying? How many people can say they start with the president?
Well,
Knock the president off. Or the vice president.
yeah.
VP gave her some BD.
God.
Okay, let's get back to it.
What are we? 5 minutes in?
I know, we just went straight to it. Okay, a river of Elm Creek beers. We got Taylor Kashadi here from Elm Creek. So Taylor, It's been a while. It's a long time coming.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Like where you from, all that stuff.
Oh, you want the story?
Let's just get the story here, man. Let's just go
Origin
in.
story.
Let's go to origin. Yes. It's like
All right.
This is like the beer version of X-Men.
All right.
Yeah, here we go.
X-Men, really? We went there, huh?
It has to be Marvel. It can't be DC, you know?
Oh, yeah.
DC's whack, yo.
fair.
Yeah,
Except
just-
Batman.
DC, we're on, if we want to get fucked up and do a lot of drugs.
Yeah, I would never fuck DC, yo.
No, yeah, it's not a long story, but small town in central Minnesota, Little Falls, smack dab between St. Cloud and Brainerd.
Okay.
A lot of people have driven through it. Never stopped there.
All right. That's all right. But you're from there, so it's...
Yeah, from there. Played sports growing up, and then went to UND up here, beautiful Grand Forks. Went there for 4 years.
Nice.
Halfway through, moved in with a girl. Didn't work out.
Hey, look at you now.
But it's
Look at you now. We're
Better
going to send her a
places,
link.
better places.
We're going to send her a link. Look at Taylor. He's on the Brew Buzz podcast. What you doing now, girl?
Halfway through, moved into an apartment and needed a way to pay a rent.
Yeah.
And I was just happened to live a mile away from Happy Harry's.
There you go.
On the south side, baby. And started working there. One thing I do remember, the first day of working with these guys, Alan was my former coworker there, and I said, you guys, the one thing I will tell you, I do not drink beer. And they all laughed at me. And I
You didn't
said,
know where you lived at, did you?
Nope, I did not.
Wow.
And so we would all go out and hang out, and they would all give me shit because they were ordering all these beers and stuff. And first thing I'm like, hey, give me a
Nice.
cider, boys, or Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Nice.
And it was. So that was a few years of teasing there that I probably need therapy for, I'm sure. And then, started getting more and more into craft beer. Alan just kept shoving it down my face.
Sounds like Alan.
Yeah.
Loves to shove things in people's faces.
I'm pretty good about that.
And then, 2 years there. Worked my way up to supervisor there. Worked at the growler station. Fell in love more and more with beer. Moved down to the cities, and instantly I knew I wanted to work for a brewery.
Nice.
But didn't have a reliable car at the time, and apparently you need one of those to sell beer.
Need a car, that's for sure.
So, started working at a liquor store down there, and within a month of being there, they told me that there's a beer buying position, and I was like, what? You're just now telling me this? So I got in there, made a lot of connections for 2.5 years I was there, and then Mitch, the owner of Elm Creek Brewing, walked in with 2 samples. It was a double IPA called Spellbreaker and a kettle sour called Rare Candy Blueberry Raspberry.
Ooh, like that
And I took those home that night, tried both of them, texted him, and I said, give me 6 cases, please.
Wow.
So I was like, and then, just after the first sip, I was like, this is going to be the next biggest brewery in the state of Minnesota, and I would love to work for these guys because everybody else is kind of full with their teams and nobody's really hiring. So,
Right.
brought those in to the liquor store in a day and a half. I sold through all the beer. And people, because I had a really good relationship with all my customers, I trusted my judgment, built a big following there. And then, that was in November. By February, they were looking for a sales guy, and I threw my name in that ring so fast. And then got interviewed on a Thursday, and they asked if I could start Monday.
Crazy.
And now, for the last 3 years, I've been slinging their beer.
And how many years has Elm Creek been around?
4.
4 years, yeah.
So-
I knew they were 4 years old, yeah.
Yeah, it was unprecedented. June 2020, if you can imagine that.
It's amazing.
They opened their doors to the public.
It's crazy.
Just right in the neck of the storm.
Yeah, first day open was when Minnesota let places open back up to 50% capacity. So
Crazy. After
So-
COVID, huh?
Yeah, during COVID, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
After the first shutdown and before the second shutdown.
So how's things going over at Elm Creek Brewing these days?
We are booming right now. Just growing. It's insane. So
It's awesome.
You hear that?
What's that? What is that?
It's my alarm.
I didn't know. Why does she have to make such a horrible noise? Why can't she be like, it's time?
Because it's a girl.
She's a bitch.
It's Alexa.
Women always trying to take control of situations.
Alexa, stop.
So I guess it's commercial. It's commercial time, right?
Yeah.
Is it Simonson's?
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Go for it.
Car Wash, where you'll always feel good on the road in a clean, dry, and shiny car. Get 1 month free when you buy any single wash today and experience our Fast Pass unlimited washes all month long. No contracts, no hassles, just easy billing and the freedom to wash at any Simonson Car Wash locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Enjoy our high-powered vacuums to keep your interior spotless. We also have our free-to-use detailed towels available for your convenience on site. And don't forget to mention GFBS at the sales window for your complimentary air fresheners to keep your car smelling fresh and clean. Unlimited washes, unlimited savings, Simonson Fast Pass, your ticket to a clean and happy ride. Visit us today at 310 Gateway Drive, Grand Forks, and let Simonson Car Wash take care of you so you can feel good on the road in a clean, dry, and shiny car.
All right, we're back. We're back. Thanks, John Roberts. Appreciate you, buddy.
You know, so Alexa is like annoying, and I'm constantly arguing with her.
Yeah, she actually talked back to you earlier today.
Yeah, I know, right?
What's going on there? Jesus Christ, they're making these computers worse and worse all the time. Just
Too
like
realistic.
women. Way too realistic, right?
Well, maybe I should tell them that AI story I told you
Which one was that?
about the CAPTCHA thing.
Oh, the capture thing. Yeah, I remember that. No, you told me about how now the AI is like trying to take over and do shit on its own.
Yeah, should I go into it, or you guys?
Nah, we'll get back to that.
Okay.
It's like my story. I ran into some ladies at freaking Caribou this morning, and they were like on a cap-shade thing. You know what that is?
Oh, geocaching?
Geocaching?
Yeah.
Yeah, they like had this little map on their phone, and they're like traveling all over, and they're looking for certain things. Now they were going to look for some pink bra. You know the pink bra? They're going to look for the pink bra. They're just driving all over Minnesota, just
awesome.
in North Dakota, and just enjoying life. I was like, oh, well, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Must be nice.
yeah, back to Taylor. Anyway, so Taylor, tell us why you're here. Everybody doesn't know why. What's going on with Elm Creek right now? Why is Elm Creek at the Brew Brothers podcast?
Well, big things are happening. We just signed with North Dakota Distribution, so I've been here pretty much all week. Fargo, Grand Forks, slinging the good liquid of Elm Creek and
Nice.
hitting up accounts and sharing the wealth,
That's awesome, man.
getting people hooked,
It's awesome.
just like they are in Minnesota. So
And Alan, so what do you think, Alan?
I've always praised this brewery from when I first got a hold of them. Just try from Taylor, or as I will call him, Charlie.
Charlie, yeah. We'll get to that one too.
that's the story.
His name is Taylor, but it's like AKA Charlie. So I'd rather call him Charlie too, but it's Taylor. You know.
I prefer it too, to be honest. I don't think my mom would be too happy.
Yeah, right. She'd be like, "Who the hell is Charlie? Is that your alter ego?"
No, I've been to this brewery once, and that was for their 2-year anniversary. And I've been busy. I've been trying to get back, and he'll swear me up and down. I try to get back there too for their anniversaries or their Halloween parties,
Right.
or some of their other fun stuff, and just didn't work in my favor.
Okay.
But
So you sell this stuff?
I sell this stuff.
This is awfully good.
he's a dick, yeah. What a dick,
yeah. So this is their light. This is EC Light is a killer on tap, and it's in 12 packs.
Yeah, Elm Creek Light, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a good beer. Just
Yeah.
a great tasting beer. What's the?
It's good character of a brewery. If you mess up a light,
Yeah, it's just a good drinking beer. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? As long as it's nice and cold, right?
Yeah, this is actually a newer beer to our fleet.
Really?
So, with last April, I believe, we're over a year into it now.
How many beers does Elm Creek have?
Too many, too many. We're always doing something fun. So actually, before I get into that, January this year, we upgraded from 12 to 24 tap lines. So we're rocking and rolling with the options. So
That's dope.
trying to have something for everybody. So
You guys are just growing over there.
growing.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
like it. You guys
Yeah.
are doing something good. I check out your social media stuff all the time.
Well, appreciate
on
it.
Elm Creek page.
Spread the word.
You guys are always like doing new shit.
We got some going. Actually, funny enough, this today and tomorrow is our big Oktoberfest party. So
Sweet.
I'm doing this today and flying back down there for tomorrow.
That's it.
So-
Well, not flying, but driving.
Yeah.
But you'll be flying. in
The car might have wings.
You know what? hey, you know what? It's time for that right now, yeah. So I think it's time that we just have cars that fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were supposed to have them like 10 years ago.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, we got cars that turn into boats, so
Those are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with all the drone capabilities and stuff, why don't we have cars that fly? I mean, why can't you just turn the wheels into the turning hover thingies
feel
like
like
you
the crashes might
like
get
you
a
see in the
little more
Marvel
messy.
movies.
Yeah, the crashes
So now
might
you're going
be
to be
messy.
crashing into this guy, and then you're falling down.
Yeah, because you would have to fly, I guess, in a certain zone, right?
Here's the thing: we cannot tell women about flying cars because they'll cause way more accidents up sky than we're all dead.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
He said it, not me.
Ladies, I didn't say that shit. Y'all drive cars pretty good, I mean, y'all drive weirdly slow and oddly make weird turns without signaling, but it's all right.
They're just
No big
making
deal.
sure the curbs are still there.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up with that? How come ladies go over curves? Do they not have good peripheral or something like that?
I don't know.
It happens with a lot of women. I noticed that.
Or they back up in the back of a vehicle,
Shit.
while they're turning out, they scrape the side.
Just reinforce the rims.
Like that, yeah.
Can you imagine how much more efficient traffic would be, though, if you had like one lane that goes that way and the other one that's going on top the other direction? Then you wouldn't have to have it like so wide.
That's great. That's a great idea.
Yeah,
That would
That's a
not
great
be
idea. That's brilliant. But it never was going to work, bro. Somebody's going to fuck that up.
I saw the fifth element.
Yeah, somebody's going to fuck that up.
Theory, good in theory.
Yeah, somebody's going to fuck that up. It's going to be accidents all over the place, and it'll probably be most women, right?
Oh, I've heard now though, with these kind of like self-driving cars.
Yeah.
This is a trip. So they have semis, and you have like a guy driving it.
Yeah.
And then you know how they can like predict the car in front of them.
Yeah.
And then they'll slow down. Like my car does it with cruise control. It'll slow down on its own and everything. So they'll have multiple semis behind the one guy driving that are all self-driven, following the leader, kind of like a train.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean that's going to cut down on like so much manpower and everything that they would need for transportation.
I have a friend that has one of those cars that drive itself. And, he kept trying to like get it to drive itself one time to show me. I was like, bro, I don't want to see the car drive itself. I don't feel comfortable with
I was
this
in
shit.
Arizona, and they have those Ubers and taxis that there's no driver. It's just you call it up, and it
Really?
just opens the door and hop in and takes you where you need to go.
In Arizona?
Yeah.
I didn't
No
get,
shit.
I didn't get one of those.
Nope, I refused to do that.
Yeah, because it would drive my ass to jail.
Hey, you could curse out the
Scans
driver.
your face,
You could curse out the car and not get in trouble.
Here's the thing: it's going to pull a South Park on you and spit change you. Please take your change. You are done now.
Wow.
No, if you think about that though, if you have a self-driving car that shows up like an Uber, there's nobody in there, and it shows up and it's like, warrant, you
Yeah,
get in,
that's
doors lock, takes your ass to jail.
Crap.
Love it.
Don't give them that idea now.
No tip.
It's gonna happen, man. That's why they got all the computers on cars these days, because when you say if you're wanted or something and you're driving around, they can just cut that shit off. Yeah. Oh, there he is, right over there. We just gonna cut the shit off. Boom. Hit the button. It's done now, right? He's caught. It's over. That's bullshit, bro.
Goddamn.
That's bullshit. So, Alan, what's going on tonight?
Tonight, I hodgepodge this at the very last minute.
Oh yeah, you think?
Yeah. We are doing an event at the Parrots Cave tonight,
Nice.
and we are doing it with Elm Creek.
There we go. That's why Elm Creek's here. Yeah.
So we're going to be having 5 on tap, and we're going to do their Captain's Patch. It's a raspberry lemon shandy.
Yep.
We're going to do 2 rare candies. One is blue raspberry.
Love it.
And then watermelon lime hibiscus.
I love that one. That's my new go-to drink, by the way, Tim.
Thank you.
And then we're doing bottom dollar, the West Coast
Love that one.
IPA, which is a straight mosaic style.
Right.
Which I'm a giant fan of that style in general.
Right.
Then you got Sustained Illusion, which is their hazy IPA, and it's super friendly. It's soft, creamy,
Nice.
but nice aromatic nose with a nice tangy front.
Yeah. And actually, Mulligan's one of my favorites, too.
Yeah,
I got a
that
couple-
was my little
I got a-
brainchild.
We'll get kicks that next round.
Yeah, I
but
got a couple of those in my
Mulligan's.
fridge.
Mulligan's is just what? That's your brainchild, isn't it?
Yeah, I got a couple of those in my fridge. I really like those. Yeah.
It's a very fun golf-inspired beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all big golfers at the brewery, so we wanted something that we wanted on the course ourselves instead of buying everybody else's beer.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, yeah, me and Alan are amazing golfers.
Oh, yeah.
We're really good at
We just did the Parrots Cave Scramble, and we fucking knocked that thing out of the park.
Yeah, exactly. Literally.
Next year, I got to come up for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think, we're like PGA status almost.
Oh, yeah.
Alan. Yeah, we're amazing.
I can't see him swing a club, to be honest.
Hey, listen, we talk a good game, but I don't know.
It's that episode of Family Guy where he's like, Lois, am I supposed to head on the water over there?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we're having fun.
No, we had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys got to get in on that next time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think a lot of you said a lot of breweries going to want teams now, right, Alan?
Yeah, we got a couple that want to do teams now.
Teams, and like I said, Mulligan's, it's an easy sell.
Yeah, it's crazy. So now that we know what's on tap tonight. We know it. We know that Elm Creek is now in North Dakota. Is it all North Dakota?
Wherever McKinnon and Bergstedt are distributing
McKinnon and
to.
Bergstedt, yep.
So it's primarily going to stay in between Fargo and Grand Forks.
Nice.
And then on the Minnesota side, it'll go to Thief River and War Road up in that area for us for distribution.
Yep.
Whatever Bergstedt has on the Minnesota side, like,
I think it goes up to Fergus Falls roughly.
yeah, and then they don't get too much further past that because it becomes someone else's territory.
Yeah.
But they go all the way up to Jamestown.
Right.
And then we go all the way up to Lakota, but I don't think they'll get that far out there with your beers.
Right.
Fair enough.
Just because there's not too many people out there that are ready for that yet.
Nah, they're more Bush Light.
Unless it gets
drinkers
into
out there.
Minot and Bismarck.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, they don't know the business part, like the other side of it, what you work in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So explain to people who are listening, like, how that works. How did you guys get connected, and how does that work in terms of what you guys give to McKinnon for beer and Bergstedt? Is it Bergstedt?
Yeah,
Bergstedt Brothers. Like, how does that work? Like, how does that process work?
It's a lot of connections and communication, that is for sure. It's not an easy process. It takes definitely a couple months. You gotta make the connection first, and then you gotta meet everybody, make sure there's a good vibe going on there, and then they obviously gotta try the product, make sure it's
Right.
Don't mean to interrupt, but while you're talking about that, have we had the beer cam on yet?
No beer cam yet.
Yeah,
Let's
so
put the beer cam on.
you say that,
Keep,
and I'll
keep talking.
No worries.
Keep talking about the beer. We got a beer cam, so we talk beer, and we put the beer cam on. We're the only podcast anywhere with a beer cam.
I love that.
Yeah, that's it. We got a beer cam.
But yeah, it's making connections and obviously trying the beer.
Yeah. That looks pretty cool.
They have to like the liquid though to want to sell it. So if you don't like the liquid, it's a hard sell.
So basically, when you're selling your beer to a distributor has to try the beer.
Pretty much, yeah.
So they see if they like it, see if it's sellable.
Yep.
And then, so how does that work? Like, are they paying you to get your beer? Or are you paying them to distribute your beer?
Yep, so it's called a 3-tier system. So we're making the beer, they buy it from us, they warehouse it, and then they're selling it to the consumers via liquor store or bar, and then obviously the consumers come in and purchase it that way. So
There you go.
yeah, 3-tier system.
Yep. I know how it works. I'm just doing it for the
you're good.
people.
I love
People
it.
explain to people
So, yeah,
how
a
it
lot of
works.
people
'Cause
don't know,
a lot
so.
of people don't really know how it works. I mean, Alan can explain it sometime. I don't know if you explained that part before. Maybe.
I have a little
Early
bit,
on.
but not into great detail.
Great. Yeah, we just don't. Yeah, we never get into great detail. But people don't know how it works. They just think, then now their beer's over here. So, did they just come across the border and then they, But it's a process.
It's a process.
We're jumping borders like illegals.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, do you want to go through the list here?
Yeah. So what's on the screen here?
Yeah. Want to go left to right, right to left? Doesn't matter.
Let me get my pointer.
You got. He has a pointer. Wow.
All right.
Hey, Paul. Hey, wait. Don't pull on your pants. What's wrong with you?
I was going to make Alan just do the Dana White thing.
Oh, the Dana White thing. I like it. Did you see the last fight? Did Sugar get his ass kicked?
No.
Oh, Sugar. Yeah, Sugar shot him out. He got ragdolled.
Oh, I didn't see the fight, but I saw he's having hip surgery now. So
Oh, yeah.
he's done for a while.
I'm sure his hip is pretty bad the way he got ragged around like by Marab. He was ragging around like a rag doll.
Maybe it's because he didn't have Elm Creek beer in him.
Nope.
Probably. Well, he is light in the ass, and Marab is like a little rock. Marab is built like you, a wide body guy,
Short, stocky, and thick.
He was just ragdolling him, man. He was like, "Get over here, come here. Where you going?"
What are we starting with?
Here we go.
So left to right, right to left.
So
Doesn't
we started with Elm Creek Light.
No, to the right.
Elm Creek Light.
Over to the right. There you go. Yeah.
We started with Elm Creek Light, which is their lager.
Yeah, so Elm Creek Light's just our nice 4.2 American light lager. We're one of the few breweries in the state that have horizontal lagering tanks. We let that sucker sit and
Nice.
lager for at minimum six weeks.
What is the horizontal?
Horizontal, so most fermenters are conical. And then, so it's just a big tube with a big cone at the bottom.
Yep.
And that's where everything kind of settles down, yeast, hops,
Right.
debris, and everything. And then the horizontal lagering tanks give it more surface area for it to fall out faster.
Nice.
Really gives it a nice, clean, crisp, clear look. So
Yeah, we got to come.
Adds
To,
the
we got to go
flavor.
to Elm Creek, Alan, so we can see
please do.
their facility, take some pictures, do some videos
behind the scenes.
Yeah, so people can just see, because a lot of times people they just drink beer. They don't know the process, and
Yeah.
how long it takes, and what you have to do to make a good beer, and or I mean, everybody doesn't make great beer, but they attempt it.
Yeah, podcasts on the go.
Yeah, exactly.
So this
yeah,
one,
go.
this one that we're drinking next is
Captain's Patch. Yep.
Captain's Patch.
Yep.
That one over there. Yeah.
Yeah, raspberry lemon shandy.
Yeah, that's
it's our brewer's first shandy.
Ooh, nice.
We wanted to do something fun for sports because again we like sports too. So
Ooh, that's light.
Yeah.
I like it. I've had that one too before.
we did this actually with a collaboration with our buddies at 10,000 Takes, social media sports company.
Yeah, I've seen them, yeah.
good friends of mine.
Nice.
Two of the co-founders went to UND actually, so
Oh.
this is kind of a no-brainer. And they have a pretty big presence in the sports industry right now with Minnesota. So
That's dope.
yeah,
I follow those
good guys, love those guys. Shout out.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
10,000 tapes.
10,000 Takes.
Yeah, I follow. I follow. Those
They got
guys, too.
podcasts. They got social medias, Twitter,
Everything.
TikTok, everything.
Yep.
So
I've
you can
seen
find them.
it.
So
We got a TikTok, but we don't TikTok much.
Trying.
you got
we
it.
try, man. We try,
We even
man.
have a TikTok. But yeah, so it's a raspberry lemon shandy. It's super light, 4.5%.
Yeah.
We use lemon juice instead of lemonade or anything. Just wanted
Yeah, it's
something
pretty good.
refreshing that you could have all year long. We just got this beer in the XL Energy Center, actually. So big
awesome.
win for us.
Wow,
So
that's huge.
cans and drafts. So if you're ever at a Wild game or a concert at the X, you can have a
Is it only
Patch.
Wild game? The Wild. Oh, that's right. The Wild. Did the Wild and the Timberwolves play in the same place?
No,
they
they're
don't.
two separate. All those major sports have their own venues.
Yeah.
So.
It's crazy. That's how big that place is.
I know, right?
Just imagine.
Cities.
We don't even have that in New York City. It's crazy. Like
Everybody shares.
our football's over in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's whack. Yo. It's whack.
And they all share, too.
Yeah,
So.
and they all share. They share the facilities.
Yeah.
that's where.
So, but
Shout out to Minnesota Wild and Timberwolves and the Twins.
yeah, I'm
that's-
super excited for the season. I'm going to a bunch of the games, obviously, now. So,
Yeah,
drinking my beer. Have to.
And
awesome.
well, the Vikings are up 2-0, so that's nice for them. That's
Yeah.
obviously a good start
Let's
because
give those guys a round of applause. That never happens.
well, they're like one of 8 teams now that's undefeated.
Yo, listen, hey,
Well, Sunday is the true test.
who they play on Sunday?
Houston.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Texans,
Texans
both
good.
2-0. Someone's coming out a loser unless
Well,
there's a miraculous tie.
Yeah.
You got Nico Collins, who's just a beast for a receiver for Texans.
Yeah,
you got a bunch of former-
CJ Stroud, the quarterback, young
Yeah,
gun.
former Vikings. You got Stephon Diggs.
Yep,
and
Diggs is
Neal's
over there.
Didn't CJ come from like Snoop Dogg's camp?
Yeah,
Where he played
yeah,
football?
Yeah, he used to play Snoop. He used to be one of Snoop Dogg's players. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
in his league or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool for kids.
While we're talking about this too, I'm just going to plug this really quick.
Yeah, do it.
So my son's school, Holy Family, they're doing a raffle.
Okay.
They only gave me 2, but I'm sure I can get more if anybody is interested. But it's $100 for per ticket. But I'm just going to list off the prizes here really quick because anybody that thinks that they might want this. So the first place prize is 2 tickets to the Minnesota Vikings versus Green Bay Packers, December 29th at the Target Field, section 122, row 7, plus a $200 gift card and $100 gas gift card.
Wow, they're trying to get you there.
It's
for sure.
expensive to get down there, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it is.
And then second prize,
That's just parking right there.
second prize is 8 front row Fighting Hawks football tickets versus SDSU on November 9th. And a $200 Texas Roadhouse gift card.
Okay.
Number 3 is 2 Fighting Hawks hockey lower bowl tickets versus Denver on November 16th, and a $50 Red Pepper gift card.
Wow.
And the drawing will be held on Wednesday, October 16th at 2 p.m. You do not need to be present to win. So, if anybody is interested in trying to get to that Vikings-Packer game or any of those other things, let me know. I'll hook you up.
yeah.
They are $100 a ticket, though.
So
So
that's all right.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a lot cheaper than buying them.
Yeah, you got to pay to play, right?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's going on? All right, Alan. So what else is going on, Alan, these days? I mean, how's work?
Works good. It's busy.
right.
It's getting chillier outside, so that's nice.
Yeah, I got my hoodie on today.
not-
Sweater weather.
Not just sweating all the time now.
No, I know. It was fucking hot. It was a hot summer, but and actually just a couple days ago, like the last 2 days were hot. It was really hot.
Oh, it
here.
was nasty up here.
Yeah, it was
I
hot.
thought I was coming up to some cool weather. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I actually wore yesterday. I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Fuck that. It was hot. It was hot last night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
You know what's good when you're wearing shorts and a t-shirt?
What's that?
Tattoos.
Yep.
Wow. Oh,
Got to show off
Secret
them.
Skin.
Got to show off the ink.
You guys got a commercial for that already? Yep. All right, let's go, man. Let's do it.
Your body is sacred. Your body's artwork should be too. Tattoos of a memory of a loved one, an event, or a personal work of art just for you. Sacred Skin Studio is now open in the Grand Cities Mall. High quality and alluring tattoos, custom designs, and make sure to ask about the $50 flash tattoo sale. Sacred Skin Studio has a large selection of body jewelry, clothing, accessories, and a large variety of specialty goods too. And all of September, buy one, get one half off on all body jewelry. Your body is sacred. Treat it that way. Sacred Skin Studio in the Grand Cities Mall across from Rumor Sports Bar and Casino. Call today for your appointment, 701-610-6011, or check out sacredskinmobile at gmail.com.
All right. Shout out to Sacred Skin, Tyson over there. Make sure you guys go check out Tyson, man. He's an awesome guy.
Yeah, good stuff.
Does great work.
Yeah, not just tattoos. He's got a lot of really cool ass apparel over there.
Yeah, he sells like all kind of bracelets and necklaces and
I got a Rugrats like raincoat thing. Yeah, windbreaker, whatever you want
kind
to
of
call it.
awkward. Why would you be wearing a Rugrats?
I got it from my wife. She's a big Rugrats fan.
Really? You know,
There
you
she
guys
is right now.
90s
Apparently doesn't know that I'm
cartoons
doing a show.
best.
Yeah.
90s cartoons, those were the best.
Yeah, they were. Rugrats were the shit. I give them credit. They were the shit.
It's got Hustler if that's more of your interest.
Wow. Anyway, Alan, so what else is going on, Alan, with you?
Not much else. I will say this though. So for as long as I've known Charlie,
Right.
it's been a blast seeing him from Happy Harry's, and then he moved to Minnesota.
Yeah.
He was working at Top 10 Liquors in Blaine at the time.
Wow.
And so when I went to go visit him, he told me he was ordering all the beers. I kind of lost my shit with how much beer was in there versus what's here because there's so much stuff.
They have more stuff there?
Oh, they have a shit ton more
What?
stuff.
That's crazy.
Minnesota has endless amounts of stuff from like everywhere around the world,
Yeah.
and it's wild.
I don't know why that is. Every time we go somewhere in Minnesota, it's always better selection of beer.
They have it's literally an open free for all there of anything can come in.
Yeah, I love it.
But the fun thing was when I went to go see him when he was running that, he did Battle of the Brews when that was there.
Battle of the Brews, yeah.
Nice.
One of my little events I had running had like 21 breweries there.
Yeah, and it was in the liquor store.
Nice.
Sample. Everyone could sample. There's food trucks outside. And it was
Battle of
fun.
the Brews. That
Yeah.
sounds like
Yeah.
a fun thing. You don't do it anymore?
I don't think they do.
You can't?
Yeah, COVID kind of screwed up all those samplings.
Yeah.
But he was also one of the few that would. He got everyone to wear funky, fun, bright button ups every Friday.
No, that was just me. I was known as the fun shirt guy.
Yeah,
Sure, guy. There you go.
Fun shirt guy. And then at Happy Harry's every Friday, I'd wear a new fun sock.
Yeah. So
Charlie Socks Fridays.
Charlie Socks Friday.
Now
So
I
I
wear a
didn't
shit
do
ton.
it today,
Now I wear a shit ton of colored pants and socks.
Oh yeah, Alan's you know how Alan is.
Oh,
His
yeah.
pants and his shirts. You know, he's very bright.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. I had another question. My other question was, what did you study in school in college?
Started at pre-physical therapy.
Yep.
Learned real quick that we couldn't get past chemistry.
Not gonna be it.
Not going to be it. And then switched it to business. So
There you go. So no, I think it's a great story, Taylor, aka Charlie. So hey, you hear us call Taylor Charlie. He's the same guy.
Yeah.
Because we know him Charlie too. But and how did you get the name Charlie?
well, that's a story.
Let's go there.
My
we gotta tackle it.
Second day at Happy Harry's, and I was filling the box wine, and I was kind of out there on the floor by myself, and there was a bunch of the veteran workers there, just kind of chilling, and all of a sudden I just hear Charlie, 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 Charlie. I was like, who the fuck is this guy talking to? And so I finally turned. I'm like, yeah. And Alan's like, hey, you almost done over there?
Who was calling you Charlie?
Alan was calling me Charlie.
Why you calling him Charlie?
I just couldn't remember his name.
He couldn't remember my name. So then the rest of the day, I was Charlie.
But there was
So
also
then everybody
3 other
else-
Taylors there at the same time.
Oh,
So
fuck.
everybody else thought I was Charlie.
That's
and then
hilarious.
the next day, someone, I think it was you, Alan, or somebody asked to switch a shift with me. And I was like, yeah, I can switch a shift. That's fine. And then I go to look on the schedule, and they're like, there's no Charlie on the schedule. So everybody's very confused. And I was like, well, it's actually Taylor.
Hilarious.
So then they're like, well, we have 2 other Taylors, so you are now Charlie.
So that's how you became
Yeah,
Charlie.
I had the hockey hair, so then everybody started saying I looked like Charlie Conway from
I kind
Mighty
of
Ducks,
just took his name away from without even trying.
It
to
worked
do that.
though. It was nice. I was the only Charlie, so
That's cool. Because when I met you, you was Charlie, and then I saw other people around you. They were calling you Taylor.
Yeah.
I was like, Alan. Is that
I tried to get them to call me Charlie.
I tried to.
I'm not calling you Charlie.
I tried to get everyone at the brewery to call him that. For
I was like, yo, Alan, how come they call him Taylor? Don't they know his name is Charlie?
Yeah,
And then he's like, no, his name
because
is
it's funny.
actually
He comes
Taylor.
down, and he's like Charlie around, and everybody's like, who's Charlie?
Yeah.
I don't have a Charlie. And he's like, oh, Taylor.
That's like that.
I'm surprised I didn't get beat up more like in the bar because I would like somebody would introduce themselves and they'd be
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, my name is Taylor." And I'd be like, "You look more like a Todd. I'm just going to call you Todd."
Start doing it. See people's reactions. Be like,
Yeah,
you know,
right. You're like
don't like
Sean, yeah. Yeah, that'd be different. That's crazy. So,
Or if a girl comes up to you, it's like, "You look familiar." I'm like, "So do you." Turn around.
it's Paul, man. This is Paul.
A couple beers in.
A couple of beers in. That's it, Paul.
I
That
just
was a
need,
good one, Paul.
I just need to pull your hair back so I get the feeling. My memory will jog right back up.
He almost lost it. He almost lost it.
Wow, Alan with the
always known
hardcore
for throwing
one.
curveballs.
I was like, pull your hair? Let me pull your hair and spank you. Fuck it. Hold on a second. Let me choke you.
Oh, Felicia. My bad.
My bad. Wrong girl. That's like that. Oh, man.
This is
good.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's hilarious.
So this is their core, one of their core 5. This is their rare candy series, and this is their big one. It is.
Yeah, it's our number 1 selling beer. It's our sour series. So
Sour Series is number 1 selling beer.
number 1 selling beer. We never thought it would be.
Right.
Oh, phone died.
Oh no!
That's all right. Why is that? Why is it? Why do you think?
Well, I wish I knew. Honestly, the best way I could probably describe it is there's just nothing really. I mean, everybody kind of has a sour, but
Yeah.
nothing's really out there like that. So it's kettle sour. Nick's already won a few gold medals for his sours.
What's in it? What's in it?
Blueberry raspberry. It's just a fruit puree from Oregon. So
Yep.
all natural fruits.
Yeah, I was
baby.
drinking one of these last night. Actually,
I drank too many of them last night.
like I told. I think I told you already. My favorite one so far right now out of the sours is the watermelon lime
Yeah,
hibiscus.
well,
That
if you
shit
go
is-
on Untapped, I think we have like over 20 different
that shit
variants
is
of
so
this beer.
good, yo.
I would have never have thought it, but I love sours.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And the thing about theirs is it's not thick. You can drink it, and you guys remove all the puree, and you guys use vanilla, right?
In our smoothies and stuff, we'll
Yeah.
use vanilla and stuff. We try and make it approachable for everybody.
Right.
Nick's very good at. We don't want it to be too tart, and we don't want it to be too sweet.
It's a nice
or thick. So
it's a nice balance, but it's nice that you stripped out everything, so it's just
Yeah.
Your base is just a kettle sour, so it's
just
easy
beer.
easy to
Yeah.
drink.
So it's actually a really good tasting beer.
Yeah.
All the red candies are pretty. How many red candies are there?
like I said, I think we've done over 20 different variants of this beer. So
Wow, that's
my
crazy.
favorite version that we've done to date is blackberry lime. I hope we bring that one back.
Yeah.
But we did a strawberry kiwi that tastes like a Capri Sun, and that was amazing. So,
Yeah.
So how do they go about doing that? I mean, do they actually put strawberries in there and then just like add sugar?
No, I'm not sure how they puree it, but yeah, we just get giant boxes of just puree and dump it right into the.
Because I
right
mean,
into the
fruit
vessels.
is expensive.
Yeah.
Especially after the drought a couple summers ago. I just went,
Yeah, it's all expensive.
we were
now.
buying boxes of raspberry for like $50, and now I think it's like $120.
Really?
It's insane.
Wow, it's insane.
God
That's
damn.
crazy.
So yeah, it is a little on the pricier side, but I promise you, it's worth it.
Yeah. No, it's actually good. I mean, hey, what do
You
you
try
do?
it.
I mean, I feel like some sours don't taste that great sometimes, but most of their sours are amazing. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing over there, but don't stop doing it.
Yeah, Nick's a fucking wizard at this.
Yeah,
So is Nick the only brewer?
Nick's the head brewer. We just hired a assistant brewer, and then we got our production guy, and then our THC. Oh, we have THCs too. THC seltzers. So
You have THC. Did you bring any THC?
I did not.
Damn it.
I didn't want the fuzz to catch me at the border.
Well, I work. I work in the law enforcement, so I'm not allowed to drink a THC. I would never do that. Never do that.
Wouldn't that be effed up? Like if somebody got like drug tested for their job in North Dakota, and like I don't smoke pot, and they're like, well, you got THC in your system. And they're like, well, I went out and had a beer last night,
and it was a THC beer.
Yeah.
I mean, you just didn't know. Hey, I heard you could just be like, I got a problem. I'm an alcoholic. They get you some help, and then you're done. You're good. So.
Well, did you guys ever hear that story when White Claw first got released?
No, what happened? Tell me the story. I want to hear it.
There was this.
Is this a true story?
Yeah, this is a true story.
Okay.
There was it came out. It was hilarious. Every morning, the daughter was wondering why her White Claws just kept going missing, and her dad was cracking one and drinking it on the way to work, thinking it was just a normal seltzer water. So he was drinking White Claws on his way to work every morning, not realizing that they were alcohol seltzers when White Claw first got released.
Wow.
She's like, that has alcohol in it, right? He's like, what? No wonder I've been feeling good every morning.
No wonder my days have been great at work, right?
Unknowingly becomes an alcoholic.
Crazy.
Start your day off with it.
White Claws could do that, right? Do you guys make any seltzers?
Yeah, we have hard seltzers, and then we pretty much, and those are made with the same fruit that we use in rare candies, so people love it. It's carbonated and it's rocking hard.
You're
fruit.
sitting in a seat where you can't see the talent walk by.
Oh yeah, well,
sorry about that.
I miss it every
He's
goddamn
sitting in a
time.
seat where if he wasn't there, I could see the talent walk by.
Well, she came from that way. I got the best seat, I think.
Yeah.
I see all the talent.
So,
where's our old ladies at today? They're not here.
that old man has probably berated them too much.
Yeah,
Power walking.
We usually have two old ladies that sit there, but we usually here later. That's why.
Yeah.
We're here early. Today.
No, speaking of talent, so last night when we were at Brick,
Jesus. I think I know where you're going.
Yep. Our waitress happened to be a very nice lady.
Oh no, we're not going to put that in public.
She was good looking.
Yeah.
She was talented.
She was good looking.
Yeah.
I'll say that. That's
A little too young for my blood, but
Yeah.
Where was this at?
At Brick.
Brick and barley.
She was very cute.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent in there.
What time? What day?
Yep, yesterday.
Yesterday on Thursday,
We just kept eyeballing everything.
What seat were you in?
and then there was a couple of cougars in a dinosaur in there too.
Oh, the best part was the fuckboy frat boys
Yeah,
just hitting on the moms, the two moms.
Yeah.
One was, I swear, must have been Asian.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's cute.
The other one was just a
Nice looking.
typical run-of-the-mill hockey or soccer mom.
Yeah, blonde.
Both good looking.
Yeah,
But the frat boys just tried their hardest to like take the mom, but yet the daughter of the Asian woman, the daughter was good looking. The mom was the best. The grandma was there too. I'm like, it was just a
Yeah.
It was a trinity.
yeah. The mom was good looking. And
Pretty sure, what was it, a grandma, mom, and daughter?
yeah, grandma, mom, and daughter. Yeah, they were
Oh.
hanging out. Yeah,
The trifecta.
trifecta. Oh man,
Although although with the blonde one, everyone like all the skinny frat boys were like
Oh,
maybe
they
a
were all
buck.
over
They were
it.
$1.20 soaking wet. They're like
Yeah.
trying to hit on her.
they're all over it. And they just happened to all go to the bathroom with me.
Yeah.
And we go to the bathroom and we go
gross.
pee, and none of those motherfuckers wash their hands. None of them. What is it with North Dakota? The guys don't wash their hands. What the fuck is going on here? Nobody washes their hands. Listen, I wash my hands before I fucking pee and after.
Why do you pee on your hands?
No, I shake fucking hands sometimes, and that shit can be nasty. I don't know what the fuck you just did. Now I know you ain't fucking you ain't washing your hands at all. I ain't shaking no more hands no more.
Look, I can tell you.
I don't
from
shake
now
hands. It used to drive me nuts
From
when I
now
was in
on,
retail.
I'm fucking fistballing that shit.
I can tell you the reason how this works.
Why? Why is
Because
this like that?
One of my buddies explained this to me in the fucking greatest way ever.
It's crazy.
So you don't it's just I love it because it kind of digs at the cave for a fun reason too. So you don't wash your hands, and it makes all the food and flavor taste better.
Oh, God.
wow,
That was his justification. It makes all the food taste better.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it happened to me when we were at the Kate and Wings. Like, yeah, the flavor just gets better. It's like I don't wash my hands. I just
So
Makes the food taste better. I'm like, what the
So
fuck?
they like shitty urine wings?
That's what I'm like, what the fuck is logic to this? Because
I
it was
guess.
his food. I'm like, I'm not doing this.
Fucking weird, yeah.
No, when I was in retail, it used to drive me nuts because they would always like tell you like one of the first things you have to do is when somebody walks into the store, you got to shake their hand and introduce yourself. And I'm like, I'm not shaking their hand. Well, that's what you have to do, you know. Or otherwise, you might get docked a point on a shop, is what
Yeah.
they called them. Well, I don't care. The guy could have been scratching his asshole before he walked into this place. I'm not shaking his hand. I
listen.
mean, I can do a high wave.
Yeah.
I don't need to be touching him.
No.
Fuck.
I mean, why not just give him a hug?
None of those kids wash their hands in the bathroom. None of them.
I think the statistic is 80% of hands that you touch has had a dick in their hand during the day.
At least I can believe that.
So think of that next time.
Hey, you want to know an alarming thing about my life as a correctional officer? You tell Alexa to stop.
Alexa, stop.
As a correctional officer,
Alexa, shut up.
a lot of times I have to go in the bathroom and search people. So I tell most women, I've seen more dicks than most women in the world.
I believe it.
Not because I wanted to. You know what?
Just because you enjoy to.
Wow.
Scratches that itch in the
But here's what I always say. Here's what I say. I give women props. There are a lot of ugly fucking penises in
I
this world.
believe it.
Some guys have some horrible looking dicks.
Yeah. I
Hairy
believe it.
motherfuckers. You can't even. Some guys you can't even see their dicks. They're like buttons that hide and shit. And they're like, surprise. You know, this one guy had a fucking $100 bill tattooed on his penis.
Hey, you want to see my Benjamin?
I'm like, yeah.
I'm breaking Benjamin's literally.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yo, it's the crazy. Yo, you ready? I was in the bathroom one time, and this guy is like, he's all nervous when he's getting clothes off, and he pulls his pants down, and he has on panties. Fucking panties, right?
Hell yeah. Have you seen
so-
John Tucker Must Die? You
so-
can slam a dunk or a ball.
So he takes off his panties and everything, and then he turns around. He has to squat and cough because he had drugs. He has there's some fucking thing in his ass. I'm like, hey, what's that in your buttocks there, bud? He goes, oh, that's a pleasure ring. A pleasure. I'm like, a pleasure ring? I was like, well, you're going to have to pull that out, buddy.
No.
And just plop.
Oh, no.
I'm like, oh, I had to call out in the hallway. Hey, can somebody get a bag here?
Oh, no.
I said, hey, bro, you might want to wash that off, bro. Grossest shit ever, man. The shit I see, man, is...
Ugh.
I've
Don't knock until you try it.
I've gone through bags of people's shit, and this one guy had like 30 fucking dildos in there, bro. It was crazy. I was like, you gotta have on gloves, right?
Everybody's got their taste.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I've seen so many penises in my life. I ain't proud of that shit. There's some ugly penises in the world.
He just tells the public that.
Yeah, I'm telling the public that. Yeah, that deep down inside, I have a penis fetish.
So, go ahead. The dildo thing. This is actually disturbing and funny at the same time. I had a relative that showed up to a funeral, and they had like a after party thing for the funeral. And this guy showed up with this device that he had made. And it was, you know how you have like horse races?
Yeah.
And, the horse that gets to the end of the track? Yeah. It was dildos.
Hell
So
yeah.
he would fire up like 7 dildos, and then everybody would bet on the color of the dildo.
Which one would be first?
That would vibrate its way to the end of the track.
Hell yeah.
That's a messed up caterpillar race.
Does he still have it?
Yeah, I think he sells them.
Can we get him on the show and have a race here?
I don't know if we
Fucking
want him on
dildos?
the show. He's a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't.
I like shit like that, man. You need crazy
See, you love
motherfuckers
me.
every now and then. Every now and then, I
Yeah,
mean,
apparently he's like some weird, strange uncle of mine from somewhere that I've met him like one time. And yeah, he showed
Where's
up to a funeral
where's he
with,
live at?
with a dildo racetrack.
a dildo racetrack. That's fucking awesome. That's wild. That sounds cool as fuck, bro. Yeah, what do you do for a living? I race dildos for a living.
Underground syndicate.
I know, right? What is wrong with this guy, yo? Dildo racetrack.
What's wrong with him? What's wrong with everybody that's throwing $5 down on what color they are betting on?
That sounds like an awesome
Hey,
thing.
if you
I'm
win
sorry,
money,
bro.
you win money, man.
Yeah, if you can win some money on that shit, that would be hilarious, bro.
This sounds like the backdoors version of Michael Vick fucking racing fighting.
Is that what it is?
Oh my god.
It's horrible. I'm sorry. It's funny as fuck, guys. That's some funny shit. That is super funny. What are we drinking here, Alan?
So
Rare candy version
So,
2.0.
Let's go back to
our second round of polished off candies.
oh shit, that doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't.
Some candy.
Don't polish my candy.
I'm thinking of horrible Santa Claus,
Oh,
sexual
God.
jokes. I cracked open the rare candy, the watermelon lime hibiscus,
My shit right here.
and it is
Cheers.
fucking
Cheers.
phenomenal.
This is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is my shit. Yeah. I know it's good.
Yeah, we did a Goza style on this one. So
Yeah. Hey, you could. Yeah, actually, they got this at the tap room.
yes, we do.
Shout out to the tap room, right?
I think we just released 2 more flavors at the tap room for this weekend.
Really?
Pog, so passion fruit, orange guava, and dreamsicles.
That's gonna be at the
My tap room.
Oh,
Not,
your tap room.
Not
Yeah.
the tap room that our tap room.
We'll get kegs of that probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
The tap. We're talking about the tap room in Grand Forks. We got a new bar here, guys. Tap room has like 28 beers on tap.
Self-pour.
Yeah,
Yep.
self pour, and they got two wines, Alan.
2 wines on tap. Yep.
2 wines on tap. So shout out to the tap room. We'll get back in. We're gonna we'll have them on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm curious about this, and I don't think many people know, especially for them, this being new to the market.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with the name Rare Candy?
As some of our listeners might know, it is a Pokemon reference. So I always like to joke and say, once you drink this, you'll level up.
I love it.
So
Yeah. No, rare candy's the shit. Actually, this is my favorite one.
thank you.
Yeah. The shit. I probably had like 2 or 3 of those last night.
Yeah, we did this in
Delicious.
a mixed 4-pack of rare candies last year, and this was the #1 flavor. So we decided.
What does that cost for a 4-pack for that?
It ranges between $17.99 and $20.99, depending on where you buy it from.
I think Happy Hairs retailed this for like $18, $19.
Yeah, something like that.
That's not
Yeah.
bad.
So I
That's
said,
not
it
bad.
depends on where you buy it from.
No, I think that's great.
At tap room, I think it's $18.
Not
You know, what
bad.
are you looking at? $6 a beer?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Worth
not bad.
every
That's not a
penny,
bad
though, I
price. though.
promise.
Good. All their beers so far have
Yeah.
retail. They've been a great price,
Yeah.
Try to stay competitive.
That's the key.
and like their mulligans, I think it's like $10, maybe $12.
That one's probably more $14.
Okay.
14.
Sorry, Captain's Patch is $12.
Captain's Patch is at 10 to 12.
Yeah.
What's the Elm Creek Light?
That was
12 packs they only have here.
Yeah.
Oh, you got 12 packs yet?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to get some of that.
We're looking
12 packs.
for 16, 17 bucks.
That's not bad.
So
that's a great
for
price.
craft lager.
Yeah, I love it. It's a nice, smooth drinking beer.
Yeah.
You know, you
Takes
can't
time
get
to make.
Yeah, it does.
It's a labor of love kind of beer. I'll
How
tell you
many
that
how many
much.
weeks does that beer take to make?
Minimum of 6.
6 weeks. Wow.
So yeah, it's a labor of love beer.
What's the fastest beer that you can make over in Elm Creek? How many weeks?
Fastest beer that you can typically brew is a wit style, so kind of like a Blue Moon style.
Yep. Yep.
10 days that takes to turn around.
Just takes 10 days.
And obviously the seltzers, that's a day and a half. But
Yeah. Not
Yours is carbonated water with fruit.
Yeah.
Well, and your THCs, you can crank them out pretty fast.
Yeah, that takes longer to test than it does. To,
Yeah,
Oh, it takes
that's
longer
the
to
only,
test?
that's the only
Yeah.
annoying part because you have to
Yeah,
be able to
you have to get every batch tested.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you have to get it tested?
Make sure that it's the potency is correct, so you're not saying it's 10 milligrams and then you're pumping out a 50 milligram can.
Oh yeah. So you got to
Get people.
So you got to
get
get
people
that
dummied. Yeah.
You got to get that. You got to get that just right.
Yep. So you gotta get that, and then they check for like bacteria and metals and all that stuff, which we never really have to worry about. But
Yeah, so you guys
the one
have a-
time you don't test is probably the one time something happened.
Oh yeah.
Well, you guys have a good system on how you guys do all that too.
So we got it pretty much down to a science. So
I like it. Yeah, this is good.
yeah, when you come to Minnesota,
We're coming. I mean, we're coming. When we going there, Alan?
It was a fun time.
Yeah, we got to find time.
we have plenty of events coming up.
Sometimes we got to feel like we got to just get on the Rhode Island and just go. You know, just go for a weekend.
Right.
Just get the hell out of
Let me
here.
know when.
Yeah, we just get out of here. We could just crash at your house.
Yeah, I got a pool and a hot tub.
You got a pool and a hot tub.
Right.
Fuck, he sounds rich, right? You got a pool and a hot tub.
That Maple Grove.
Ladies, pool and a hot tub.
Yeah, right. Women are like, oh, what's this social again? That's how I'm gonna plug you. You know that, right?
I'm one of the weird ones that don't have social.
on our Brew Brothers thing, I'm going, yeah, this is Taylor. You know, he's a salesman and of distribution and everything, director of sales, and he has a pool and a hot tub at home.
Hey, what time is the event going on at the K?
5 p.m.
Starts at 5, goes till close.
5 to close?
5 to close. There you go. Yeah. So what else is going on? Do you have anything to give away tonight for people at the bar?
Unfortunately, I do not.
No?
Just good beer
That's okay.
and good time.
They can take beer every now. You'll be back anyway. So
I give memories.
we'll figure something out, right? It'd be a fun night. Everybody from McKinnon coming tonight?
Oh, yeah. And then a bunch of Happy Harry's people.
Oh, yeah, everybody. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I saw everybody from McKinnon yesterday.
Yep.
I think I saw a couple. Was it anybody from Happy Harry's there yesterday?
No.
No, it was on McKinnon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on McKinnon. Yeah,
Are you guys going to be there right from the jump?
Yes.
yeah, I'll be there, yeah.
All right. Well, if I can get, if we can get a babysitter, you guys are going to have to make sure to get me a table for 2.
Okay, you bring a wife?
Yeah.
There you go. Wow, you got the wife coming out?
If I can, we got to find a babysitter though.
Is it hard to find babysitters and stuff like that?
Yeah, can be.
Yeah, you can't just get anybody,
Well,
right?
not only that, but then you're going out for dinner, so now we're spending $80 on dinner, and then another $80 on a babysitter. So
I don't know. I don't know if it'll be $80 at the K. It'd be a little cheaper, like 50.
I don't know what the price of wings now.
Yeah, wings are good
And
though. The wings are
chicken's
good.
and how many beers I'm going to drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Okay, yeah. It'd be like 100. It'd be like 150 for your ass. You go hard, so what do you do? Yeah. So yeah. So what else is going on, man? What else is going on tonight? Anything else? Just a beer?
Just a K.
Just a K.
And then I got to take off, and like I said, get back for our Oktoberfest.
What's Oktoberfest like at Elm Creek?
So we actually do something fun. It's Thursday through Sunday. It's called Logtoberfest. So what we do is kind of add a new lager or a tap line every day.
Nice.
Friday we release Oktoberfest, and Saturday's the big party.
Do you guys dress up and all that too?
Oh, we got some bartenders that take it pretty seriously.
Yep. Oh,
We
yeah.
love it. So
I seen it. I like it online when people have like certain brewing companies have like, I mean, everybody's decked out in all like Oktoberfest
Oh, yeah.
gear, and they just looking good, and it brings a different energy.
Yeah.
It brings a different energy. I get it.
we
But,
love
you
it.
know.
So
So,
yeah.
When you do your Oktoberfest, do you have a Marzen and a fest beer, or do you just have?
Last year we did. This year we just with signing all of our distribution and ramping up production. We kind of ran out of time. So
That's fair.
fortunately, just the Martzen this year. We like
Okay.
the old classic traditional. So
right.
we use it. We have an RO system too. So we add our own minerals. So
Oh, there you go.
That must be an IPA.
Yep. Bottom dollar.
100% mosaic.
Yeah, bottom dollar's a good one too.
Straight up, it's a good West Coast style too. It's clean on the finish, which is
Yeah.
phenomenal for me.
Is bottom dollar going to be on tap tonight?
Oh, you bet it is.
Nice. They're gonna love this.
betcha, eh?
Around here, they're gonna love bottom dollar around here.
There's gonna be a lot of like fucking Tupac hip hop references to this.
I know. It's bottom dollar.
Speaking of which, I was going to mention it to you because I went to that hip hop concert in Devil's Lake.
Oh, and it was good.
There's a
huh?
hip-hop
I was actually really
Good. I
surprised.
told him it was going to be good. I told him, I said, Ja Rule is the shit
Oh, yeah, that's right.
performing.
Ja Rule did a
Ja
really
Rule's
good
shit.
job performing. I was amazed.
Ja Rule's the shit.
P. Diddy wasn't there. But
Oh, what?
He's already held on. He's already held on charges.
Hold on. Let's get the P. Diddy thing going here. P. Diddy. Don't say his name ever again.
It's worse than Beetlejuice now.
I'm kind of hurt.
Voldemort.
I'm kind of hurt.
He who we knew not name.
Yep.
I'm only hurt because we got a history. We go back. I used to go to the P. Diddy parties when they was at universities and clubs. I used to frequent all the parties when I was younger. But after he got so big, I wasn't around him that much like that to see that elevation of the new parties, the P. Diddy, the freak-offs. I never was part of that.
Freak
but-
out. Well, it's probably good. It's
I'm
probably
guessing
good.
the freak off was good, but I heard the freak off is like, it's like no holds bars. Everybody's just diving in, doing whatever. I heard the freak offs are like next level, like guys and guys, girls and girls.
Did he have a bunch of his wannabe bands from making the band like Dream and?
I heard one of the girls from Danity Kane is like saying that he kicked her out because she wouldn't participate.
That's what I mean. Like all of them were probably fucking.
I know, but how is that a criminal charge though? Like, hey, you coming in the freak off? Oh, you don't want to come? You out of here.
It's because he beat the shit out of her.
No, he didn't beat her up.
Oh, I figured he would.
Not her specifically.
Yeah, he didn't beat her up. He beat the other girl. He beat the shit out of the other girl, though. I mean, it's kind of fucked up, man,
Well, besides that, though, it had the Yin Yang Twins, Monica, and T.I. Unfortunately, Monica took so long because she was so boring that we got too messed up to finish out watching T.I. I think we left at like 11:30.
I would say T.I.'s.
And T.I. is like one of my favorites. He's the
pretty
headliner.
good. Yeah, T.I.'s pretty good. He had great songs. He's a good performer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the headliner, but Ja Rule took the show.
Yeah, he killed
But
that shit.
Monica, oh my God, that was just...
Ja Rule got a lot of hits though too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Monica's only got slow ballads.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I didn't realize how many songs Ja Rule actually had.
Oh, Ja Rule got hits.
Yeah, he's
Don't
got
talk
a
about-
lot.
Ja Rule got a catalog. He got
Yeah.
a big ass catalog. I mean,
And then the Yin Yang Twins before that. That guy's got a really interesting growl of
Voice?
a
Yeah,
voice. Yeah, and I mean, it sounds just like you hear it on the radio.
Yeah,
you know,
no.
I mean, they weren't lip singing or anything like that.
you know what? The old school hip hop performers are actually better performers than the new guys now because
They had to work to be on. They had
yes,
to work.
they actually perform and sing the song. If you ever been to I think I went to like a French Montana show and I went to like a Meek Mill show one time, and the DJ was playing their songs with their voices on the song while they're rapping, while their voices is rapping on the song. I was like, it's not a fucking show. This is just your record playing. You're just rapping along with your record. Wasn't even fun. I was like, this is bullshit, opposed to going to like a Jay-Z show or a
they do
Kanye
a different
show.
rendition of the same song they
Right.
sang 100
And
times.
Jay-Z's very particular about he's rapping every lyric.
Oh, yeah.
Kanye's an asshole about rapping every lyric. So I like guys who actually perform. Like Ja Rule's come from that
Well,
era.
and the thing that I thought that was really interesting about it
Yeah.
too is because you have rock bands and everything, and they all got their thing,
yeah.
and you wouldn't think that hip hop. Okay, so yeah, they just basically talk.
Right.
That's what somebody would think.
Right.
But then when you hear them on stage, as opposed to when you hear them in the song, you're like,
Yeah.
that is a talented voice.
Yeah.
Like that is a very unique voice that they have, and they have, somehow mastered it to.
That's
to
what make
do what they-
rappers, their
Yeah.
voices are their instruments.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
like a lot of local rappers and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, yeah, you're doing bars, but there's nothing unique about what you're doing. You just sound like somebody that's making rhymes.
Right.
Where these guys get up on stage and it's like that's like a vocal weirdness that you don't normally hear in nature.
No.
You know what I
It's
mean?
different. No. A real rapper can command your attention with his voice.
Yeah.
So a good one anyway. You know what I mean?
And Ja Rule is, I don't know what the hell he's getting buff.
Oh, he was always kind of buff. He was just younger and smaller, but he's a short guy to begin with anyway. But he's a pretty cut guy. I mean, he got to be almost 50 now.
Yeah, at least.
He's like 48, mildly 49. But his voice is legendary. Think about all the songs he made. You guys know the songs.
Yeah.
Some of them always on time. Paparazzi stuff. I mean, he's dope, yo. Yeah, Ja Rule's dope.
Yeah, he did a good
I
job.
don't know. I'd like to see that, but I think I saw him like 5 years ago somewhere. He was still good though. I saw him with Ashanti. Remember Ashanti? Yeah, and they have like a bunch of good songs.
Oh,
together.
yeah.
I don't know, so
Yeah, and I wish the if they would have got rid of Monica, like the end of the show would have been perfect. I would have been able to finish out the whole thing because, like I said, T.I. I love a lot of his songs, but she just went way too long. And by the time T.I. was wrapping up, it was just like everybody's like looking at their watch, like, "Come on, it's time to go."
okay. Was it like 11 or something?
Yeah, it was like 11:30.
Oh,
Like, we gotta get some pizza. We're getting hungry here.
what's up, Alan?
So with all the hip hop stuff and like graffiti work on Bottom Dollar, how did this come to be? Like, who picked this one?
We were just looking for a new West Coast. We've had a few already, and this was kind of Nick wanted to do some with 100% mosaic, so we chose 100% mosaic. And honestly, the hardest part of making beer is honestly coming up with names.
Oh yeah,
People
I
think
feel
it's
you.
making the beer and stuff
No.
and the recipe. That's the easy part. It's the name.
I think
We
a lot
try
of
and-
people. I see a lot of people have the same names of beers. All
Yeah,
over.
we try our very best
Yeah,
not
it's
to
hard.
not to come up with the same name. Like I said, we're kind of constantly bouncing name ideas back and forth, and then first thing we do is look on Untapped and see how many there are. If there's
Yeah.
none, we're like, okay, this is it. If there's like one or two, it's like, all right, when was it made last? Like,
Yeah.
are we gonna be stepping on anybody's toes? But so yeah, we just try and pick stuff that's nobody really has.
And
so.
what other breweries are close by Elm Creek?
We're actually Minnesota's weird. Like
Yeah.
I feel like we're a very underrated craft beer state compared to the rest of the world.
I think so. I believe that too.
Yeah. So once people get here, they're like, "Holy crap!" So
We make in this area of the world. We make great beer.
Yeah.
In Minnesota, North Dakota, has some
honestly, I
good
think it's
beer.
just Midwest water. It's like we just have some that other people don't have.
I would say it's a lot more filling.
It is, right? I think
a lot more
the beer,
flavor.
I think the beer here is very good.
That and we get experience, so we get like the blend of the East and the West Coast. So
Yeah,
it's-
Yep, get a little bit of
pretty cool.
everything. And
So-
then we got Chicago that's close by.
Yeah. So
I think we get enough beers around here that we can get some different ones.
yeah.
New York beers are pretty. The water's kind of weird with New York beers a little bit.
It makes good pizza dough, though.
They do make the pizza dough. Yeah.
I would say water makes everything for pizza dough.
I know, right?
God
Isn't that
damn.
crazy? Water. Who would thought water is just so important in this world?
Yeah, man. I mean, you could give a recipe to 10 breweries with different water profiles and get the exact same recipe, and you'll get 10 different beers.
Isn't that crazy? I know, because of the water.
You gotta get that Fuji.
Food. Wow.
Just dump gallons of bottles in there.
That'd be a lot.
That'd be a lot of. That'd be a lot of water. I mean, how many gallons usually is that?
Depends on the size.
Well, we
of
have.
Depends on what tank you're using.
Yeah, right.
We
and
do
what
15
style.
barrel batches or 30 barrel batches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, the breweries by us. It's we're good friends with Omni Brewing.
Heard of Omni, yeah.
Heavy Rotation just opened up a few years ago in
Where's
Brooklyn
that
Park
at?
by us.
Where's that at?
Brooklyn Park.
Heavy rotation. I like the name. That's a dope name.
Yeah.
Does Omni make wine now?
They have a winery.
Okay.
They're trying to start make wine.
Saw that. Yeah,
I saw that.
So that's in Apple Valley. So,
Okay.
and then Alloy Brewing is in Coon Rapids.
Nice.
10K Brewing is in Anoka.
So pretty close to you guys. Oh,
Yeah,
pretty
and then
close
we
to
just
you.
had a new one open up in Rogers that actually bought our old brew equipment. They're called Ripple Effect, I believe. Like
Nice.
they're brand new, like maybe last month. if
Okay.
that.
Oh, wow, they're brand new.
Yeah, brand new. So.
Yeah. So would you say in your area of Minnesota or like are the other breweries like? Are you guys friends? Are you guys cool with each
Oh
other?
yeah, we've done collabs with pretty much every single one of them. So yeah, it's pretty fun. And that's what I love about. Honestly, I'm sure you guys can vouch for this too.
Right.
The beer industry, it's insane. If you look at the like energy drink industry and stuff, it's very cutthroat. Everybody stabs each other in
Totally.
the back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to shit on everybody. Yeah.
We're literally making collabs together,
No.
sharing recipes.
I like
and
that part
thoughts
of
and
it.
Ideas, and
Yeah.
it's one big dysfunctional happy family.
Yeah,
believe that.
At the end of the day, it's a friendly competition, but we all want each other to be successful and have
win,
fun.
yeah.
So
And no one really picks a fight with anyone in the industry unless like you've gone out of your way to piss someone off.
Yeah, I can see that. But I think that the beer industry in this area, in North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, everybody's so awesome.
Yeah.
People, everybody I've ever met. I tell people all the time, we've been to how many brewery things have we been to over the years now? We've been to tons. And there's never been one fight. I've never been to one where there was a fight. People were like, there was like a shooting or there was anything crazy that happened. It's just a bunch of people drinking, getting a little tipsy or drunk.
having fun.
The
having
funny thing
fun.
is,
Yeah.
no incidents and no DUIs even happen.
Is that crazy, yo? Is that crazy?
the funnier one would
Yeah.
be the DUIs, but no one gets one.
Yeah.
That's just kind of funny.
That's funny,
Yeah.
man. I
It's,
think it's awesome, man.
Well, and then one of our best-selling beers, Alan's had a couple of them. It's called Hybrid Minds, and it's a mixed 4-pack of 4 different collab beers. So
Oh, that's dope.
I got the newest one in my basement right now.
sweet. Yeah, that one was with Black Stack, Lupulin, Portage out of Walker, Minnesota, and Thesis Beer Project out of Rochester. So
Love them, yo.
So
Actually, you know what?
Portage Brewing is good. Is
Yeah,
pretty
Portage.
They have a
I've
gorgeous
been
tap
there.
room.
I've been there.
Gorgeous tap
room.
That whole facility is nice.
yeah, I'm
Very
glad. I'm
nice.
glad they were able to rebuild after the whole.
Yeah, Thesis is a great place. They make great beer. I don't know. I just
Awesome people.
I
Yeah.
love all the cool things they come up with all the time. It's just like, how did they come up with that? You know,
Yeah.
like how did they make these flavors make sense? Were they the one that did the ginger beer?
The gin.
It had ginger in it. Remember?
Oh, the beet one.
The beet one had
Yeah.
the beets. Yeah, Thesis had beets. I mean, yeah, no, that's Little Thistle.
Oh, Low Thistle. Yeah.
Little Thistle had
Yeah,
it.
it's
sorry, yeah.
Little Thistle, Thesis, and Forager kind of smacked
Rochester,
share
right?
share that road pretty
Yeah.
much. So.
All of we've met all the owners and some of the people who work
Yeah.
there. Nice people.
Yeah,
like always.
that whole
great
area is
people.
awesome. I mean, it just sucks that we can only put 4 beers in the pack. Otherwise, we'd do more. But
Yeah,
it gives us something. I mean, we're gonna do it every year now. We release it the first week of August, usually National IPA Day time.
It's dope.
So
I would
Yeah.
say that's always and
just gives us more renditions of the beer.
anyone that doesn't know that National IPA Day is like the 7th of August always.
Yeah.
First Thursday in August.
Or that.
First Thursday in August.
This year it fell on the 7th,
Yeah.
but usually first Thursday.
No, I love Lupulin too. It's kind of crazy because all the breweries you named are like some of my favorite breweries. Yeah,
So we're like I
Thesis
said,
one.
we did a few collabs with Drecker. They reached out to us. That was
dope.
awesome.
Yeah, it's dope.
We did a dry hop pilsner with them, and then we did
Did
the
you guys-
IPA version with
Did you work with? Is it Micah?
Micah and Logan.
Yep. Okay.
Awesome dudes. I was
Crazy.
just hanging out with them on Tuesday.
Crazy story. I was in Arizona. I was in Tempe, Arizona, and I was hanging out. doing my little brewery thing, passing through breweries. And then I go to this place called The Shop.
Love a beer shop.
The Shop is a spot. It's like they make great beers. It's more, the facility is more than, it has more room for just them making beers and less room for you to chill out.
Yep.
But they always have a food truck outside. Dope beer, amazing beer. And you know who used to work there? Micah.
I didn't know he came from there. That's awesome.
Micah came from Tempe. Yeah,
That's
he was from there. So when they seen that I was from North Dakota, they was like, oh, well, one of our guys from there from Drecker. He's in Drecker. They pretty much got him from there to move to North Dakota.
Hell yeah.
So extremely hot because it was like 100 and it was like 100 and freaking 15 degrees in Arizona.
I believe it.
So yeah.
Yeah, and I've been there a few times and did the whole brewery hop and stuff. And that's one of my favorite places to go.
Yeah, it's dope. So I haven't seen Mike in a while, but I didn't even know his story. But now I know a little bit more about
Drecker.
it.
Go say hi.
I will. Yep. So we got episode 36. We calling this one
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
A River of Elm Creek Beers. Yeah, because we got lots running around to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to run around. It's a busy day,
And I got a long drive home.
Yeah, and he's driving home afterwards too tonight.
After the takeover.
Yeah, so he's gonna hang over, do the takeover, shake hands, kiss babies. Maybe get a girl real quick, take her for a little trip. I live across the street. You're welcome. Right. Just take my sheets off and wash them afterwards.
Wild.
Just throw him the keys here, John. Yeah. Room 20, number 27, bro. It's almost like a hotel, right? I mean, just going there. Yeah, just going there, do your thing.
He'll just be watching.
Yeah. Yep. I ain't watching, bro.
Bag of popcorn. He's like, let me see that shit. I see this all day. I need to see more.
I be sitting like this. Yeah, flip on the back. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Charlie, get in there. Oh, that's my guy.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah. A little to the right, Charlie. You really be up in there.
It's going to sound like Porky's. Like Lassie.
I know. Charlie, Taylor. She'd be like, is it two of you back there? No, it's just one guy. It's just me, baby. Take Shay. I'm just kidding.
I love it.
Oh, God. Well, anyway, today's called, A River of Elm Creek Beers. We have Taylor Kashadi from Elm Creek. And
A.K.A. Charlie.
Yeah, a.k.a. Charlie. And thanks for coming, man. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, guys.
So you were better than you thought on the mic.
Yeah, I was a little nervous. This is my first time.
Really?
You're always nervous on your first time,
That's what they say, but I mean, from here, it's like nothing but up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
So,
all right,
we'll get better, right?
We got to get out of here, guys. Thanks for joining us again, episode 36. And what a brew boo.
What a brew, boo.
We're out of here, man.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thanks.